Good morning, guys. Is my stream uneven? I don't even know what that means. What do you mean uneven? Oh, is that what you mean? Okay. Oh, okay. Better now? Okay. Yeah, I must have done something. Okay. Thanks for pointing that out. I blame the cat. Yes. It's very possible to short. This is one of the best shorting markets I've ever seen. But yeah, some stocks can be tricky. You know, parabolics are always gonna be tricky. That's why I never recommend anyone to short parabolics. It's by far the most complex of all the trading methods I use. Stick to breakouts, guys. Trust me on that one. It's very, very hard. Yeah, Tilray shook me out. Or not, didn't shake me out, it stopped me out. And went higher, and now it's lower again in pre-market, so... Yeah, it's tricky. A lot of volatility up and down. MSTR, is it higher? Oh, look at that. Yep. But you can very easily fade back and go to 800, you know? Like, if you shorted it yesterday, opening range lows, like, you should probably have covered at least a third. I mean, it went down, like, almost 20% from the entry, right? Where is the opening range lows? Blah, blah, blah. Like, or, you know, 50. You know, you should cover it up like a third at least, and then use maybe a break-even stop or something. Or a highs of yesterday. Give it some wiggle room. You know. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-da-dum. This Futu pisses me off. If you remember, I took a $400,000 loss on it yesterday, and then it did this. Not happy about that, I'll tell you. Couldn't it have opened like 180s at least? Hopefully pops to 185 or something, or even better, 190. OG. OG is a decent setup, looks good on a 60-minute. The stops. If you get stopped out after hours or pre-market, you gotta obey those stops. Time of day doesn't matter. Just because the price is going through your stop in after hours or pre-market doesn't mean you can ignore it. No. The money lost in after hours or pre-market is the same money you can lose in, you know, when the markets are open. Right now, I just want big bounces on Tilray and APHA. This one, now I covered it too because Tilray closed really strong, Obviously, this is the one that showed relative weakness. So I really hope they have big bounces intraday, some big pushes, and then I'm gonna start looking for weakness. I am thinking about shorting GME opening range lows though, because now it tried to rally yesterday, it couldn't. It's just building lower highs. It's surfing this 20 EMA. It can't get above it. This thing can't come up for air. It's so sad. So sad. And yeah, and the pre-market they tried to reclaim the 50-day. It couldn't. We'll see. I'm gonna actually try to get a locate. Let's see. Who cares? Follow the price section. That's what stops are for. Guys, you're approaching it the wrong way. It doesn't matter this option expiration. It's just irrelevant. It's irrelevant. What you need to stay focused on is what's actually happening in front of your eyes. Stock could be up 100%, it could be down 100% tomorrow. Right now, looking at this chart, I would say the odds favor the downside. If your reason for not trading GME when you have a big edge trading GME is because it made you something crazy, well, guess what? This is what this stock is all about. That's the point. That's why I'm trading it, because it can do something crazy. You look for opportunities where you have a big edge, a tight stop, and if you're wrong, you get to take a small loss, and if you're right, you take a big win. That's the point of trading. Going long UVXY or VIX today for hedging. Hedging for what? Like, I mean, what are you looking for? Like, VXX and UVXY are great vehicles if you hate money. Except for this very short amount of times when they can make big moves, but they're programmed to go to zero or towards zero, but they never go to zero since they always reverse split. Yeah. Texas Hedge, yeah. AMCX, yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe. I mean, I guess it looks like a decent setup. Yeah, Laser and XL, two. Yeah, these things like both of them. I tried them 2-3 times and they get stopped out. Both of them, like they never go. But one of these days, like especially this Laser, I think looks amazing. And they both look really good, like beautiful bases. They just need to break out and hold their damn breakouts. Laser, yeah, I think I got stopped out of it 3 times in one day. Was it like 3 days ago? I think, or was it XL? One of them, I got stopped out 3 times in one day. Unbelievable. Well, that's trading. Oh shit! I need to get a knockup. Be right back. Whew. Da-da-da. Ah, that was nice. The first sip is so good. All right, so what's my game plan? My current portfolio looks great. The cryptos I had yesterday, the Mara, Riot, MSTR, they all tanked, and today they just reclaimed and looks like they want to go higher, all of them. GBTC is almost at new highs in pre-market. ETHG was, took out yesterday's highs pre-market. Mara is back at 2 days ago's highs. Riot is at new highs. And MSTR is having a nice... I did sell SI, and this one is also gapping up. So again, Tilray, APHA, I want big pops out of the gate. I want them both to go up at least like 10-15% out of the gate. Or like, yeah, we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not going to trade them out of the gate. I'm pretty sure I won't. This thing is high tide flagging. I'll do that. Or well, it's about to high tide flag. And GME, I'm gonna look for opening range lows also, or at least it needs to break down below that 49 area, like take out pre-market lows, I think, to confirm the downside. Right now it's in the middle of a range, but it actually needs to like take out pre-market lows for me to short it. Until that happens, it's just range bound and I don't see an edge on it. Futu also, I want a big bounce, preferably to 180s. Low mid 180s would be ideal. Then I would initiate the swing short in this thing. That's that. Not really super excited about anything else right now. Sono, big move since the last episodic pivot. Alright, good luck guys. Peloton. Yeah, Peloton looks good. Just needs to break out of this range. Right now it's just inside of a range. Don't tell me Tilray and these things are gonna go straight there. Oh no, bounce, come on. I can't believe these Swede names, man. And now they're not even bouncing. Just straight down. Wait, did Zillow... Report? How could I miss it? Oh, SNDL, holy shit. Oh my god, what a move. All the short sales are going straight down. I fumbled them. Yeah, Zillow, it's just up in the stratosphere. Yeah, you know, it's up, you know, it's already, you know, there's no surprise to the market. It's already been on a big run past 7-8 months. Almost 800%. Like, yeah, like EPs, the best EPs are the ones that that are on stocks that have been going sideways for several months or years even. Or like gone nowhere for a long time. That's what you want to aim for. But it's kind of hard to find. Like every stock is, you know, pretty extended in this market. It's kind of hard to find like solid. Like one that was perfect. Like, and I can't believe I didn't trade it. Like NVAX. This was such a perfect one. Just look at how it looked before it. It had been building higher lows for like 6-7 months. It had this long range. Look at how nice tight it was, and then it had this EP on enormous volume. I can't believe. I just don't. I don't know. I just dropped the ball on it. It's just I was watching a bunch of other stuff and I missed it. Like that's how it can go sometimes. SS plug. Well, I am short plug already from yesterday. But yeah, maybe. Like it, yeah. Right now it's it's below this range here, and it's below all of these moving averages. So and until it can reclaim, I'm gonna be short. But obviously, it could build another higher low. If you look at this, you know, it's just building higher lows for now. W, what's this? NVAX wasn't the momentum leader, no. The whole point of buying an episodic pivot is buying something that is going to become a momentum leader. Sometimes they are already momentum leaders, and sometimes they're just, you know, a forgotten stock no one cares about. Let's see here, GME. I think it needs to build a little bit more range. I think we need a few more candles on the 60-minute, but this thing could have, like if it can reclaim the declining 20 EMA, it could also be a very good long. Like this thing could go up 50% in like an hour. You need to wait. Like it needs to confirm. Nothing to anticipate. Ever. Never ever. Solo, yeah, I mean, I guess it looks okay. It's actually pretty liquid. Oh no, never mind, it's not. Never mind. Yeah, I mean, I guess it looks. Oh, SNDL. Look at where it's now. Wait. Wait. Is this a misprint, or did SNDL actually trade at $1? It has to be a misprint, right? It is? Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, I think it opened up after gap. I guess it opened up around where it got halted. Yeah, that's a misprint. Yeah, it's a misprint. All right, so now Tilray, APHA are bouncing. I hope Tilray bounces back to way higher. APHA too. I would love to get them, maybe not green on the day, but especially not Tilray. I don't think it's going to go green on the day. Yeah, W looks amazing. It looks great. Trying to It's been surfing the 200 day. You know, this thing made an enormous move earlier, like last year, went up 1300% between March and August. Pretty insane. It went sideways for. Oh, look at this! This thing has back pattern here. Look at that. Anyhow, so you know now it's just taking out of this long range. It's been starting to surf the, like, all the moving averages have started to turn higher. Every moving average is now higher. I think it looks pretty. It reminds me a little bit of DDoC. It's kind of inside of a base. It's not that too obvious of a mover or of a setup, but it's one type of a setup. Where is Baidu? Is it higher? No, it's where I sold it. Okay. QFI and short. I don't see a parabolic in it, but yeah, no, I don't see a parabolic in it. It's not that big of a move. Valheim, nope. Chat rules, guys. Chat rules. Lemonade. Yeah, Space found support on the 65 EMA. On the 60-minute, yep. Looks pretty decent. But I don't think it's for today. Man, it feels so slow, even though there are big moves out there. Kind of feels slow. If Tilly goes down to 35, 30 bucks now, I will not be happy. Yeah, yeah, having a separate watch list just for Dante stocks could be a good idea. He's on top of some of the really big stuff. Like LAC, he's been on top of this thing for years. Like he's laid the thesis out. He started writing about this thing, at least on here, like 2016, late 2016, when it's my first note from him. Like he's been talking about this thing forever and ever, like laying out the thesis. And now the market has obviously caught up because the sector has. Oh, Futu is bouncing very. Hopefully it can bounce back to 180, 185, or what? Even better, 190. We'll see. Problem is 99% of his stocks it's just so thin for me. I can't even put like 1% of my account in most of those things. So the only one that's liquid is pretty much like LAC. That's you know, has some kind of liquidity. At Dante's Trading on Twitter, a very good follow. He's very good at finding these hot stocks, like battery and mushroom related stocks. About HP, should I click that link? The picture is, oh, is that a Dell XPS? Looks like a Dell XPS. The picture is the wrong way, so it's very hard to say. It's just better if you put a ticker in the chat. I can look it on my own chart instead of looking at a picture, which should be horizontal, but it's vertical. XPS 17, that's a nice computer. I have an XPS 15, which I don't use. HP, no, it's not a good setup. There's no momentum in this thing. This is to be avoided. Very bad setup. No momentum. Why can't I get... What's wrong with this stock? I can't get the ADR or any of these things. Guys, can you get the ADR on HP? And also, it's an oil and gas sector. It's a huge laggard. All the oil and gas names, they broke out about a month ago. Right? Like, this is a huge laggard to you know. It's just, no, avoid. Why can't I get the ADR on that thing? Weird. ADR 6, yeah, but the setup was bad. There's no momentum in that thing. And there was low linearity. Okay, 5 more minutes and I'm gonna play Hearts of Iron 4. Things are getting things are really slow. At GME, it needs, like I said before, I think it needs at least few more candles. And then I would either buy it or short it. It's getting really tight here. Like, tightness is good. Tightness means on a very fast moving stock. Look at the ADR on this thing, 67%. It's unbelievable. You know, this thing can make big moves either way. So I'm watching that both for a long and a short. Right now I just don't know which way it's gonna go. The name of the game I play, Hearts of Iron 4. Tilray bounce already. X1 parabolic short. Where's the parabolic? It had a parabolic short setup yesterday. Today, I don't know. I mean, maybe, yeah, I mean, I guess maybe, you know, maybe it could work. It is building lower highs intraday. But yeah, I mean, I guess it could work. It's actually not bad. It's actually not bad. You know, if you, it is building lower highs intraday. If you use that as your stop, you know, it could actually be a good short there. It could very easily go back to the 10 and even the 20-day. Yeah, it's actually, you know, it's a pretty decent setup. Dante's Trading is the Twitter account. YI Parabol, yep, it's getting there. Oh, guys, do you see this setup here? Look at on a 60-minute. Actually, well, it didn't look. If it had closed a bit stronger, it would have been looked better on the 60. But yeah, look at this setup when it broke out of this range. It's a high tide flag, and now it's straight up. Bingo. Oh, this thing is getting tight. Wow, I can't believe this market. Like, the stocks never pull back. It's amazing. I was short this thing 2 weeks ago, right? Yeah, this is the one. Yeah. I mean, it's just they keep flagging and then they go higher. I've never seen anything like it. But yeah, it looks like a nice looking flag, and it's a high priced one too, which is nice for me. And it's very liquid. Oh man, if this thing closes like this today, puts in a tight candle, tomorrow, oof, 5-star setup for tomorrow. And this app is also a high tide flag. SOL. Yeah, it's a good setup. Solar stocks, it's the right sector. Yeah, it's a good looking one. It's how liquid is it? Oh, not for me. Yeah, but it's a good one. 5-star or 4-star setup. Tomorrow, if it closes like this, it's gonna be like 5 stars for tomorrow. GME, did it break lower? Yes. Okay. Maybe I'll take a starter short, opening range lows. Space is going. And these weed names cannot bounce. Okay. Guys, GME doesn't have a 78%. It's potentially two weeks old data. And it doesn't matter. This thing has had high short interest all the way. Like, it's irrelevant. Follow the price action. Deep fucking value. He's been holding it the whole time. With 10 million, he's not even gonna move the price. You can do a 10 million order, $10 million order with a market order, and you will barely move the price. Trust me. I trade these orders all the time. Guys, like, you're really like, I'm just seeing some like out of reality things. Like, all of these things don't matter. Like, it's follow the price action. If GME had any juice left, okay, not GME. If Wall Street Bets had any juice left on this thing, it wouldn't have gone down from 500 to 50 in the first place. And you know, look, it's getting tighter. I think it will have an insane squeeze one of these days. I don't know if it's gonna be from the 50 level or the 30 level, but it's not gonna be Wall Street bets because they don't have any money left. Yeah, I mean, you need to wait for ranges on GME. Don't anticipate these things because there's an options expiration or deep fucking value might buy in. You know, all of these things are irrelevant. There's always things going on, people buying, selling, shorting. Price action and setups are the only thing that are gonna help you. You're focusing on the wrong things. Like, why is it even a relevant point of data that deep fucking value could buy $10 million dollars worth of shares? He could have done it anywhere. Like, it's just an irrelevant piece of data, especially on a stock like this that's very, very liquid. Guys, of course, guys, like, you have to understand something. Like, it's not like Wall Street bets were the only people holding this thing long. Like, there were a lot of funds being long this thing before the squeeze started. Okay? A lot of Wall Street actors made a lot of money. Some Wall Street actors lost a lot of money, like Melvin Capital. Okay? Some Wall Street bets actors made a lot of money, the ones that were in early. And for everyone that made a lot of money, there were probably at least 10 Wall Street bets people that lost a lot of money because they were, you know, they lack intelligence and they bought a stock that's up 10,000% in a few months because, I don't know, memes. Like, it's a market, okay? Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, Wall Street bets, like, they sniffed out, obviously. Like, it was a momentum move. In this case, it was GME. Next time, it's going to be some other stock that goes up 10,000% in a few months because of other reasons. It's, you know, it's a market. Your job is to identify setups and trade those setups. Yeah, exactly. It's just, it's like like financial media was talking about the retail traders pushing the market up after the COVID. Like literally, like they were like grown-up people that have been in the like on Wall Street or on financial media and whatnot for, I don't know, decades, and these grown-up people literally thought it was a Robin Hooders that caused the rally between April and June and July. It's like, I mean, how brain dead can you be? Like, all the Robin Hooders put together, it's not even 1% of the money in Wall Street. I mean, it's just like some of the things that narratives are going around, they're just so stupid. It's unbelievable. %30 of the US population traded GME? Well, that's a new. That's pretty amazing. And now most of them are underwater. I saw that data somewhere on Twitter. I don't know if I believe that. 100 million people traded GME. I don't know. Is there any data on that? Like I saw someone posted it on Twitter too, but it's if that is true, it's amazing. But yeah, 30%. It sounds a little bit excessive. That's like 100 million people. Yeah, it's there's no, yeah, it's too, 10% maybe, even that sounds like, nah, no way. I mean, just if you look at how many customers does Robinhood have? Like how many or customers? They're not the customers, they're users, they're the product. How many products does Robinhood have? I see some data here, 13 million. And most of the Wall Street Bets people are using Robinhood. So yeah, the math doesn't check up. There's a long way to 100 million. Yeah, that's true. Only 55% of the US population owns stock in one way or another. Most of these are like passive and like indexers and 401k and stuff like that. And most of them are older people. Boomers. And older than that even. Silent generation. I don't know what they're called. Hey, David! What's the generation called that's older than you? David. Who are the people that are older than boomers? Ancient? No, not ancient. Is it like silent generation or the greatest generation or Aztec? Dinosaurs. Older than David doesn't exist. Okay, so let's get to some serious questions from before. When risking about 0.5 to 1% of our account per size per trade, do you tend to include open profits when determining current account size? Yeah, sure. I do. I know. We're all gonna be boomers one day, but we're not gonna get, on 20 years, millennials are gonna be the new boomers. So we gotta enjoy it while it lasts, because we are gonna be the ones everyone makes fun of. Bingo going? Yeah. SES and DL is getting tight. I have zero interest to trade today. I haven't made a trade. Never mind, I have made a couple of trades. Never mind. Dantes? I don't know. When you're up 200% in a week, how much do you take off the table? I don't know. Never been up 200% in a week. I've never been up 200% in a month. But I have been up 200% in a quarter. Well, unless these Tillery and APH shake and you know some miracle happens, I don't think they're gonna have any significant bounces in the near term. Damn, this GME looks like a victim. Looks like a victim here. Let's see. So far, it just cannot bounce. Just totally unable to do a bounce. Space, not super excited about it. It's not even above yesterday's highs. Maybe for tomorrow or something. I don't know. Is SFIX a setup? I don't see a setup here. I don't see a range on it. I remember you saying several times it's possible to make 100%. Yes, you can make 100% per year, pretty much every year, just trading on the long side without using any margin. Yep. If you're good, you can do that. Absolutely. Yeah, Nvidia is such a slow mover. But yeah, it's broke out of a perfect, like, really nice looking flag. And yeah, it's probably gonna go to 7, 8, 900 now, but it's just... Now the ADR is higher, but like a week ago the ADR was like 2.7 or something, so just a slower type of there's so many other opportunities. Don't have to be in a slow stock. What if you're bad? No, I made 900% last year. Well, which means, yeah, it is the same thing as over 700%, but yeah, 900%. Yeah, this bingo is amazing. Like, it's up, yeah, in like a month and a half, it's up 2200%, and it's flagging. It's building a high tide flag. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Like, holy shit! Like, what's going on with these stocks? There's so many of these that are up like 1,000, in this case 2,000%, and they just keep going. SNDL too, like this is another one. Like just an enormous move. And now it's about to reclaim VWAP. It actually reclaimed VWAP, and it's probably gonna go to $10. It's amazing. I just it's the most amazing thing I've ever seen. I've never seen anything like it. The only thing where I've seen moves like these is 99 2000. When I researched when I did the big market research, that's the only period I found moves like this. Everything just went up, 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 up. Just insane moves in a lot of stocks, and then they all came crashing down. But our job is to identify the setups and trade them. Yeah, exactly. 98 to 2000, not 2001. That's when the market already had been going down for a year. But or like the big movers had already crashed. But 99 to 2000, that's where you can find. Late 98 to early 2000. Sava for tomorrow. Maybe. Yeah, could be a little tiny setup. I would prefer more sideways, but yeah, could be something there. Okay, guys, I'm gonna cut the stream now. I just don't see much to do right now. I have a really solid portfolio. I got in this W. I think it looks pretty decent. It's in a long base pattern. It's kind of flag in a flag. Like it has a big flag here after it's been digesting its 2000% move from last year, and now it has a flag in a flag that itself also looks really good. So I think I really like that one. And the weed names, I just I missed them. Tough luck. And other than that, my portfolio looks very good. And I also shorted the lows of the day on GME, or when it took out the lows of the day. We'll see. Half or a third size so far, or quarter size even, depending on how big I want to go. Yeah, vitamin D. I take my vitamin D every day. All right, guys. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you tomorrow.